Yo, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Sekarang kita lanjutin petualangannya Neng Aloy ini. Emang gambarnya tuh keren banget ini, Horizon. Nah, kita cari si ini, Wadis.
The way to Barren Light is clear.
Si
Get
Songong.
moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says.
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Emang kacau itu si Mongnya.
Well, now that that's done,
Nah, bentar cek dulu
Embassy can
recording kita.
finally get
Oke.
underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades.
Kita sambil cari main quest, guys.
Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light.
Harus ke tanda seru hijau itu.
And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Nyasar deh. Ah, ini ada quest tuh.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
Disuruh berbuat jahat,
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did
Your
you
role.
get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Kita cari
According
bristleback.
to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Kita bunuh Bristleback. Oh, ada satu lagi nih hijau-hijau.
Aloy.
Oh, ini mah
Change your mind
temennya.
about that brew? Come for that beer
Spetra.
after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and Spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and
Halo.
show you how that game ends.
Malah mainan pisau.
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Tanya dulu
So the
Bristlebacknya ini.
bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Buh. Terap lah.
Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree.
Kok bisa?
Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
Apa yang membawamu
I
ke
thought you'd be
sini?
back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Apa itu
What else
Shadow
can you tell
Carja?
me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Siapa Tolan
Who is
Cleanbroker?
this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Tolan
Just some chuff-huffing
Cleanbroker.
pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chain Scrape since there was a Chain Scrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Olvin?
Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Ulfun.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about
Ulfun.
Ulvin.
How'd he end up in
Olfun.
charge?
He got here early, like a
Nih, bosnya
squirrel
para
seeing a fat
kuli.
nut. He knew rebuilding
Alvin.
Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Jadi nih, tipe-tipe game RPG. Habisin dulu semua, baru
Also not that
intinya.
way. I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Talland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word
Dapat
with
side
her.
quest. Side quest. Oh, kita bisa ke sana ya.
Remedies for all who need them.
Oh, trader. Nggak. Ada apa nih? Oh, buat main game. Yang biru-biru itu buat main kayak catur gitu. Side quest kita habis ya. Tadi kayak ada ya hijau-hijau satu lagi. Oh ini. Sana tuh guys. Hijau-hijau. Oh ini nih. Side quest.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with
Demi
you.
level guys.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah. So, you
Mukanya
look
udah
like
lebih
someone
ekspresif
who's
sekarang ya.
searching for a
Dibanding yang pertama.
Am I right?
Actually,
Anjay. Syuk,
But you just
kaget
lost.
bos.
I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Oh, boleh tuh
Maybe
senjata.
I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive. Done in one. Machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin
Oh, ini senjata barunya. Javelin thrower. Tanya dulu biasa.
Are you
Siapa
two
nih?
from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
Your friend here. Oh,
So
nanya
she's your
teman.
partner?
My
Partnernya.
apprentice and my sister.
Oh, apprentice
While we're
coy.
out here, there was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And
Ba-boom.
Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh.
Ah, baru. Tanya
Tell me
senjata.
more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better, namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Boomstick lah. Masuk akal.
Could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rig.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get them for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Kita cari senjata dulu aja guys. Big Boomer level 7, kita baru level 5, kita charger. Nggak bisa dipanggil Mon. Wah jauh ya guys. Sini dulu aja deh.
I'd get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Ambil satu, ambil satu. Punya ternyata kita guys. Salah. Benar harus ke sini ya guys. Terus ngambil charger horn.
Something's up.
Nah ini kelemahannya api, kita belum punya. Kita butuh charger horn. Kita serang ininya. Kita serang. Oh nggak lepas ya. Ah. Mana charger horn kita tadi guys? Wah banyak Wow. Kaget bos.
There goes a horn.
Wah, lewat guys. Nah, kita butuh ini nih. 3 biji guys, baru 2 dong. Kurang 1. Cari charger lagi. Banyaknya kadal.
Fire's wasted on the machine.
Ini sih bukan charger. Kalau charger teman sendiri bisa dipakai nggak ya? Kita cobain. Wah, kabur dia. Shit. Bisa kabur dong. Mana? Kabur kemana dia guys? Oh ini nih. Nah, bullseye.
I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boone now. Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
Sekarang kita cari fanghorn yang tadi ya, fanghorn ya. Jangan lupa ranting guys, biar bisa bikin arrow.
Find this in my stash later.
Tadi kita nemu fanghorn di mana ya? Oh itu tuh. Mana questnya ya?
It's an Christmas stuff from Gadget.
Kita jebak aja dia lah. Mereka tahu nggak ya? Enggak. Nothing here, nothing here. Saya tuh recordnya. Balik lagi. Dia weaknessnya apa sih? Oh, OS. Wah, ketahuan sama dia. Kok warna sih? Kita harus cari apanya sih? Kalahin satu kayaknya. Mantap. Dapat nggak? Nggak dapat dong. Tadi jatuh-jatuhnya di mana ya? Oh ini. Fanghorn Rip tuh apa sih guys?
Setting it on fire won't help.
Fire Fanghorn. Terus dapetin Fanghorn Rips. Lah. Ini gitu. Antler ini Maya. Salah guys. Kita cari Fanghorn Rips aja. Tidak boleh membunuh makhluk tidak berdosa.
It's on to me.
Oh, kemana bos? Wah banyak. Seneng gua baru Ambilin ginian nih. Wah, ada babi hutan sekalian aja.
There goes a piece.
Waduh.
There's the
Nah
tower.
ini guys.
Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
Lewat.
It's brittle.
Uh. Wah, susah di rumput, guys. Bentar, lari dulu. Wah, berenang kita, guys. Wah. Gila, susah ternyata. Mati dong. Ah, kita harus sabar nih. Pelan-pelan. Kita bunuhin dulu scroungernya kayaknya ya.
Better use something other than fire. There's the thing. To take it down against
Oh, salah. Ini nggak enak nih perang di hutan.
should be able to harvest the fluid. Think fast.
Lah. Waduh. Ngeri monsternya. Susah ternyata ya, guys. Gila, main tembak aja dia. Aha. Mati kau. Udah ya. Ngeri.
Got everything I need for Dell and Boomer. Now, see about that weapon of theirs.
Ada babi hutan. Gila. Oh, kita kalau udah bunuh temen apa mon kita nggak bisa dipanggil. Airnya guys, bisa nyelam nggak kita ya? Bisa nyelam kita. Dulu kayaknya nggak bisa deh. Pintu masuknya di salah guys. Cari pintu masuk dulu. Ini pintu masuk ya buta gue. Jauh juga dia. Oh, di sini nih.
That look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding. I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
Tersepet dia.
Hi.
Dia mau bikin senjata yang bisa meledakin tangan.
to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
Probably.
No.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Boom. Gimana caranya kita pakai spike must be turned confirm. Gimana caranya ya? Bukan ini tapi ada di inventory kah? Oh, ini spike thrower. Sini deh. Oh, lempar lembing guys. Buat yang kuat aja deh. Lanjut main quest. Mesin armor using. Tab R2. Oh. Ini baru ngasih tau sekarang. Dihancurin juga ada lagi, nggak kayak yang pertama. Oh, jauh banget ini. Kita butuh tunggangan. Ke batu. Kita lempar dulu batu ke sini. Kenapa si cicaknya ikut-ikutan?
I've had to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
Oh, si itu mah nggak mau gerak ya. Si kadalnya doang yang bergerak. tarik lu. Nah, kita kabur guys. Wah, kabur dia. Shit. Lihat request petanya. Ini ada apa di sini? Kita bisa fast travel nggak ya? Oh bisa. Ini ada apa di sini ya? Nanti deh kita cek. Sekarang kita lanjutin quest dulu. Oh, ke kota baru. Permisi, orang ganteng mau lewat. Tolong kejar bos. Santai bos. Oh, ini kotanya.
Barren Light.
Barren Light.
Part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. And Karja Horn. That means the embassy storm soon.
Tadi ada campfire di mana ya? Lihat ada campfire gitu guys. Campfire. Ada tuh. Di dalam kayaknya.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here.
Oh, langsung side quest.
It might be worth taking a look around too.
Savior. Tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the
Kotanya
land.
gede banget nih.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts,
Tukang jualan, tukang beli jualan.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Nggak bisa masuk juga dia.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Tutup ternyata ya. Gates.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Ada apa nih? Oh, ini stres kita. Oh, kita dapat ini dari DLC kemarin ya. Bisa diambil nggak ya? Bisa nih. Hap. Nyatanya juga bisa diambil. Kita ganti guys. Sama aja ya. Kita equip aja deh. Fitnya juga. Plus 2 concentration regen. Oh, ini lebih. Statusnya ada 3 ya. Oke, mending ini dulu deh. Anti listrik. Oh, kita udah bisa pakai coil ya. Back damage. Senjata kita bisa dipasang enggak? Slotnya nggak ada. Di dalam coy. Halo.
Where's Erend?
Walah.
Looks like he's had a few.
Xavier, I need your help. Don't embarrass yourself, soldier.
Iya, sabar. What?
Xavier, you're my
Oh,
last.
prisoner.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse,
Penjaganya
they're here. in the
dicuekin
domes.
anjir.
Really,
Kacang.
Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite.
Oh, nggak,
I
kira
saw one of our
dikacangin.
sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Laravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Laravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Nah, biasa nih.
Tell me
Pelan-pelan.
exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Laravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Laravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Laravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Nggak
Why don't
percaya
we
ke dia.
We combed the woods, searched Laravik's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look,
Oh, dia
Conover's a
ditangkap
good man.
gara-gara
I don't believe he murdered Laravik. in
informasi
cold blood.
palsu.
But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more
And
Eclipse are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Baru
The meeting you
intinya.
witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Ini apa nih? Oh, si Eren.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Well, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
Barren Light.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja
Oh, nama
dragged all the
tempatnya Barren
captives
Light
they
tuh.
took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Embassy.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Semuanya kita tanyain.
Wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. And I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Malah minta mabuk.
I
Ya
better
udah,
get going.
cabut
Right,
dulu
you
ah.
have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
No
I guess
promises.
what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
not done counting. Be
They're
careful out
cutting
there.
Ya, kita lanjut ke part 4. Part 4 kita cari cara masuk ke benteng ini, guys. Thank you for watching.